All right, what's up, guys? We made it to Friday, and this is the last show of the day. And man, I won't lie to you, there's a lot on the EV page, like a lot.
Well, yeah, all the NFL stuff's trickling out.
Trying to think, I'm kind of bummed a little bit because people are saying the Phillies game is going to get rained out, and then they're saying that Judge is not in the lineup. I've been talking NFL for like ever today, so I didn't see any of that. I'm just catching up now. That stinks because I'll be honest with you, we were about to win $1 million.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll still win more, but yeah. All right, so we'll look in here. Let me think. Doesn't sound like the dog is very pleased downstairs.
It does not.
That happens. Um, is he not in? Thanks for the Judge over home run prop added to the slip. So is he in? I'm gonna look that up right now. Let me get this all settled because this is big. Nice. I think the dog had to go in her crate, and I don't think she wanted to go in her crate. I think that's the disconnect we're having at the house right now. Yeah, no Judge. Torres, Soto, Chisholm. Yeah, man, everybody's off, huh? I would cook up a strikeout parlay real quick just because. Oh, yesterday's slip. So yeah, there was one lady that was mad. I think it's a chick. It could have been a guy, whatever. Whoever it was, they had their hand over their face, so you can't really tell. But yeah. Um, hmm. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I'd say let's go to the EV page and let's just start banging out stuff. All right, I want to take a soccer one for Monday, the 30th. This appears to be way off. FanDuel has some guy to take one shot or to have one shot on target. Sorry, minus 115. Bet online is minus 163. I think we just bet that. No,
Yeah, bet it blind.
like we don't need to know anything. I mean, minus 163. Yeah, the guy's name is Kyle. I mean, he's a Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle Walker Peters over whatever. It's a Bournemouth versus Southampton. So he's on one of those two teams. So yeah, if you have bet or OddsJam, you just hit bet and it'll take you to the slip. Wow, Zach Moss's touchdown is way off. I'm debating if we want to do this. I think we do want to do it, but I'm debating should we just load up on bases? A lot of bases if you're at Fanatics, if you can bet at Fanatics, a lot of bases. Geo over 1.5 plus 165 at Fanatics. That's wild. 7% edge. Randy over 1.5 bases plus 155. That's a 6% edge. I mean, I say let's just bet a bunch of them. Mountcastle over 1.5 plus 165 at Fanatics. I mean, that is wild. Jurickson Profar over 1.5 plus 160. So if you hit half of these,
Less.
you're gold. Like you're gold. Yeah, you don't even have to hit half. But I'm saying if you hit half, if you hit 2 of the 4, you're good. So then now we go to FanDuel. Lamont Wade over 1.5 plus 160.
They're
One
all
and a half
plus
bases.
160, are they?
Yep.
So that
And
means you only
then
need to hit 38%, guys. Sorry, I just did the math. That should
yeah,
break even.
yeah. No, so I'm saying if you hit half, because you can't hit 38% of,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, of 4. Um, what else is there? She's pissed. Adley Rushman over 1.5 bases plus 155. This is gonna be like I said, you just take them. You know what I mean? Like you just take them. And like I said, there's enough of them that you can play because you want to play volume with these. You don't want to pick them off one by one. You want to play volume.
We just illustrated that with when you bet 4, you can only really hit over 50% to be profitable. But if you bet 10, you can win 40%, right?
Yep. You can win 30%. Hell, you could even win 20%.
Yeah.
Or you could even win 60%.
So if you play
You could win
100,
70%.
yeah.
Colton Cowser over 1.5 bases plus 155. I'm telling you, like you just the way you bet these is you just blindly do it. Like that's how you EV bet. Just blindly do it. We have enough today, though.
Or if you want to
Yeah,
get really frisky, parlay them all and round robin.
yeah, that'd be fun. Adolis over 1.5 bases plus 145 at Fanatics. Fanatics, for whatever reason, is way off. Like way off. Yeah, Will, I'm the same way. Never heard of him. Couldn't be more confident in that guy. Yes, we just do all the bases real quick and then see what happens. I think we got all of them. I like that Cardinals. 27.5 points. I think that we see some points in that game. I really do.
The
You know,
Cardinals, who again? Rams? No. They just play the Rams. Who is it?
they play the Commanders.
Commanders. Yeah.
Jesus Sanchez over 1.5 plus 155. 1.5 bases. Just doing the bases from this. I'll go over them just a second to show you what we got. But if you're playing at different books, check it out. I'm dead serious.
There's your guy Dortch.
Yeah, I'm kind of sour on him. He'll probably go off this week.
He does owe you money.
Feel free to take it. I don't love it because you can beat the Commanders with your alpha. So it's kind of like, yeah. I don't know. And that might be it. Oklahoma State team total of 24.5. That looks interesting. I can't wait to dive in. I start doing the what's up, Wes?
What up, Wes?
Doughboy, you hate FanDuel, huh? Ooh, Moon, that ain't bad. That ain't bad at all, Moon. Yeah, so I feel like we got enough. Let's go check and see what we got. This is all for tonight. Keep us going. Up 230. That's with 4 losing days in a row. That we're almost back, dude. And we got action. We got a lot of action tonight. Tonight's gonna be a make or break for the month, probably.
Yeah, with all that.
Unless we fill it up before we leave.
We got Sunday.
Sunday, yeah, that's only 350. Yeah, I guess so. We might take some stuff that day.
There's always a ton on the board at the time we go on.
Doughboy, like motherfucker win 30K and I can't even win 70. I guess it's not for me. Done with it. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't I gotta be honest with you, Doughboy. I don't think you win with that like mindset. You know what I mean? Like you're just gonna quit because someone else won 30K. Do you know what I mean, Doughboy? Like, and I don't know if like you can win by quitting.
Comparison is the thief of joy, my friend. Enjoy
Yeah,
your
you never look at what the other guy's doing.
Yeah.
Unless you're just trying to figure it out. You can't like get emotional about what other people are doing. You know what I'm
No.
saying? Don't even worry about that. Like if you're trying to learn and figure some stuff out, then yeah. Where is Jeff? Jeff was in the other chat, the 4 for 4 chat. So I know he's alive after that hurricane.
Yeah, he survived it.
So there is that. What have we got? All right. Wow. We got 9. Like, that's kind of fun, man. Yeah, Martin, you're right, dude.
It's true.
It's all ebbs and flows. I'm just happy somebody else won. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
Camps.
true. That's exactly right, Camps. You made it, Jeff. Nice work, bro. All right, Jesus Sanchez over 1.5 bases. Gio Ursula over 1.5 bases. Adley over 1.5 bases. Colton Cowser over 1.5 bases. Ryan Mountcastle over 1.5 bases. A lot of Orioles. Adolis Garcia over 1.5 bases. Jurickson Profar over 1.5. Randy over 1.5. And Lamont Wade over 1.5. That's crazy. Yeah, no, because it just happened, Doughboy. Like you move on to the next one. You have to think of it. You have to zoom out and think of it as like all like stuff. You know what I'm trying to say? Like it's not this parlay today. It's not the parlay tomorrow. It's over the course of like years because parlays are inherently like they'll tell you they're bad. They're not. They're just people don't bet them the right way. Like they had the wrong expectation. They don't realize that you could lose like 20%, like or I'm sorry, only win 20% of them and be insanely profitable. But
Also,
that 20% doesn't come every day or every week even. Like it's not linear. Like
no.
you could lose for months, man.
Also, remember when you're on Twitter, Doughboy, there's a lot of winner's bias. Not everybody is tweeting out every single ticket they played, or else you'd see losers all over your timeline. You're just
Yeah.
seeing winners.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I don't know how. So, like, here's the thing: when you start thinking about it being rigged, you got to think like, all right, so how would they rig it? And then go through like what that would even look like. And you'll start to realize, like, oh yeah, I'm just losing, so I'm just saying it's rigged. That's like my way of like, I don't know, coming to grips with that's why I'm losing. It's like, no, it's not. It's just it happens. But then you go again. You know what I mean? Like it depends on losing. Like if you're looking at it day to day, then yeah, but you shouldn't be looking at it day to day. Go month to month. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. Go month to month. If you do that, you'll be shocked at how, oh yeah, like because you don't win every day. All right, let's go check out FanDuel and see what I got there.
No, the guy missed the kick, Doughboy. It happens.
Yeah, when it was like a 50-plus yard field goal. Yeah, of course last night wasn't rigged. Like what was rigged?
People are saying because he missed a kick and he's never missed a 50-yarder.
Yeah, well,
He was
he
due.
can't possibly. Yeah, like he can't possibly make every 50-yard field. You know how hard it is to make a 50-yard field goal? That's what I'm trying to say. Is like I don't know. Like stop thinking about it as that's just a. It's not a good mentality for like what we're trying to do. If you want a reason to say that like you couldn't win betting sports, then yeah, I guess go with that. That way you'll feel better about like quitting. But like that's not going to help you win. Does that make sense? If you're looking for a reason to feel better about quitting, then yeah, just do that. But that doesn't make it true. Just know that. Like you're just kind of, I don't know.
Also, it's funny. It's never rigged when it works out for you.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. Yeah, exactly. Always, that's another way to kind of think about just to get out of that trap of like being like, oh, it's rigged. Like, all right, well, so if he made it,
The Giants fans don't think it was rigged,
yeah,
right?
it's
The
not
Giants
rigged. Like,
betters, I mean.
there's another half of that. It's almost like whenever one team thanks God for winning,
Oh yeah, that's my
then it's
favorite.
like, well, then so it's the other locker room being like, man, fucking God,
Fuck
dude. Like,
God.
yeah, you know, so like you can't like there's two sides of the coins. Yeah, but also too, Doughboy, what about the people that had the Giants? So did they win? Because they might have won because like does that make sense? Like they broker the bet. There was a lot of people that were on the Giants. Like those guys won. So that money goes to them. So they might like if more people were on the Giants, if they had a liability to the Giants, then they actually lost money on that game because another side had to win.
They didn't. They had it on the Cowboys, but either way, it's not rigged. Like it
No,
doesn't.
I'm not saying exactly that. I'm
Yeah.
saying in that world, like there's two sides to the coin.
Also, what a shock! The public lost to the sportsbook last night. That never happens.
Yeah, a 6-point road favorite didn't cover. No way. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Wes. I wanted that second reception from Singletary. I thought we were gonna get it, but yeah, that's not that wasn't really my point, Steven. Like, it's not like that particular game, maybe, but a lot of games, not. I'm sorry, that's not always the case. Like, there is the other side of the coin. But yeah, so I guess what you're saying is, do you know what I mean? Like,
You just have to accept that sports are random. I know it's not sexy, but they're random. Like the random shit happens. That's what sports are. That's why it makes gambling fun. Because sometimes it
yeah,
works out in your favor.
50-yard field goal. Like, that's
Especially football is the most random because the ball is not round. Like it bounces weirdly. It's random.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The Giants guys, like I was saying earlier in the day, I was like the Giants was probably the side, but I didn't have the balls to bet it, and that's why, because that came down to a kicker either making or missing a 50-yard field goal to be whether I won or not.
No, you had that
And it's
game
like,
right though in terms of
I don't,
we thought it'd
I
be
don't really want to
close.
bet that. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just, I don't know. It's just weird to say, like, so even Lamb. So go through it. So FanDuel called the Cowboys and said, "Hey, Lamb can't catch more passes," or is it Mike McCarthy had Lamb's under? Do you know what I mean? Like, what's the like instead of just being like it's rigged, it's like, all right, no, walk it specifically how, and then walk through what would have to happen. And it's just like, yeah, so Vegas called, so Vegas, not FanDuel, but so Las Vegas itself, like who from Vegas? Like which sports book? Because they're all different companies. So like they like, so which one called him and said it? And anyway, and why would CeeDee Lamb like talk to someone or Dak at halftime? You know, like how does this work? Like to me, it's just crazy. It's fascinating.
It doesn't work, but it's easier just to chalk it up to being rigged than accept the fact that you got unlucky. It happens all the time.
Yeah, it's just easier just to kind of just be like, yeah, it was something like that. Yeah, so Vic Vegas called. Doughboy, just don't quit, man. Keep going. So yeah, I don't know. It sucks. Yeah, losing like that sucks. I remember one Thursday night last year, the year before, we had Dak 300 plus passing yards, and he threw for 299. And it was just like, man, I wish it was rigged. What do you the way he missed? All right, Crow, walk me through that. I like the tinfoil hat. I like listening to it. You know what I mean?
He missed a
Yeah,
slightly
yeah.
wide
I
right.
saw that too, Jarrell. I was watching him, but that was Danny Dimes. Danny Dimes locks in on a receiver, so if it's not in the game plan to throw it to Singletary, then we're not going to get it.
Also, I
But
don't know. Did you watch the kick slop? He like barely missed. You know how hard it is to barely miss?
yeah, no, that's what, like the way he misses. That's what I mean. Like walk me through like the way he missed.
Like
Like
if he kicked it straight into the center's ass, like maybe you'd have a point, but
y'all haven't seen the ref from the Jordan days. Yeah, like that's. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like, all right, so the ref in the NBA can definitely impact the game in a like so many different ways. You can call fouls on the star player early in the game, but we're talking about the Cowboys Giants, which is not an NBA games, which is not an NBA game. This is NFL. So that doesn't make a ton of sense. They're two different sports. I can tell you the ref in an NBA game can definitely control the outcome or manipulate the outcome. Nobody is manipulating the outcome of a field goal kick other than the kicker just goes and kicks a 50-yarder and just either it goes or it doesn't. You know what I mean? Oh, his motion looked weird. Okay. What if he had like some sort of spasm or something, or just like a weird tick at the time and just yeah, like you know what I'm trying to say? Like it's nice to be able to put it in a box and say, hey, we figured it out, but at the same time, no, we didn't. It just that's just what happened.
you know what's funny? Just play the counterfactual. Imagine he makes it. Every Giants better would come in here saying like they didn't need to kick it. This is rigged. Everyone knew he was gonna make it. Well, the game was over. They didn't need to kick it. It would be that.
Yeah, no, it's just so weird. Let's not be naive. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's the way to say it, but like there's been no proof otherwise. Do you know what I'm saying? Like there's no point. That's the general consensus is what they'll be like, don't be naive. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. But like You didn't present any fact to me. You told me a kicker's motion looked weird to you. Okay, okay. I don't even know how to like deal with that. Like, what does that even mean? Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. If it was rigged, I wish it was rigged. I really would. I really wish it was rigged. You know what I'm saying? All right, so if you're a player and someone offered you more than I'm getting paid to blow the game and miss the field goal, I might take it if it's not going to cost us the game. So you're saying, so someone called him during the game and got a hold, because there's no way anyone knew that it was going to come down to that for the cover. So they would have had to go to an NFL player who was like living out his dream, by the way. So, and then he would have to talk to the shady guy with the, how much money we talk, like, how much, millions? Because that's what it would take for that kicker to, you know what I'm trying to say? Think about it.
Also, the game wasn't over after he missed that. They could have lost. Like the Giants could have hit a Hail Mary and they would have lost. Like it wasn't like it was an
Yeah,
important kick for the game too. He wasn't
it's
trying to
rigged.
miss it.
Timmy Productions, it's rigged. All right. Okay. They let certain things happen. I mean, dude, have you ever tried to, all right, also too, anyone in here, have you ever tried to ref a game? Because anytime I guess we're talking about the refs. Have you ever tried to ref a game? You know how hard that is? You miss so much stuff and you see so much, like, you can only call what you see. So again, since you called a hold here, you let that happen. You know what I'm trying to say? But you missed it there. How about you just missed it? Like, if you've ever refed a game, you would definitely know. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's so hard.
Or this, have you ever been on the sideline for an NFL game? Because I have, and you have no fucking idea how fast they're moving. Just no idea until you see it from that angle.
Yep. It wouldn't take millions. Oh, so all right. So this guy is Jonte. Jonte, the NBA bench player, like basically a G leaguer that was getting to play in the NBA that knew he didn't have the talent to be in the NBA. So that guy. So we're comparing. So Jeff, so Jonte is getting compared to this NFL kicker. No, NFL. Anybody ref an NFL bit? It's I could ref a game over those, man. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I saw Olave was out. And I don't know how that's gonna play out. Yeah. I know, that's what I mean, Tyree, I try, man. Like, just it's more of like, what could I do about it? You know what I mean? Like, I don't really think about how did I get screwed. My brain goes to like, what could I do about it? You know what I mean? And it's just be better at, predicting what the teams are gonna try to do. Because what they try to do isn't always what happens, but at least you're on the right track. Anyways, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Jeff. Jeff, you weren't kidding. You were like, oh, yeah, I just compared a G leaguer that knew he wasn't good enough to be in the NBA.
To the best kicker in football, not just a kicker in football.
Yeah, to a guy who's literally just going to get paid. Let's go home runs. But, yeah, just please. I mean, it's I don't know. It's rigged crowd just kind of it's so bad, dude. It's such a bad look. Like, you're gonna look back on yourself and be like, in a few years and be like, oh my God, I was saying it was rigged. Or for God's sake, even worse, like, you're gonna actually still believe it like, that's why you lost your $50 because it was rigged. And it's like, come on, dude. Like, really?
You can go listen to Tommy G's show. He'll take you.
Dude, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, maybe you guys need to go Tommy G. Anybody thinks it's rigged, go follow Tommy G Wins Again on Twitter. He is the best tinfoil guy.
He'll do a 3-hour podcast on the being rigged.
Yeah, no, he can just go. All right, let's go. So it's Fernando Tatis, Jackson Merrill, Ketel Marte, Kyle Schwarber, Aaron Judge, Gunnar Henderson, Shohei Ohtani, Julio Rodriguez. After this came out, Aaron Judge was not in the lineup. So if you did it on FanDuel and he pinch hits, he's going to have to hit a home run. I don't think he does. I think he's got the day off. So there is that. And yeah, I don't know. Jeff, he's one of the better conspiracy theorists. All it is, I don't know. He's a very entertaining gentleman. Very, especially with the conspiracy theories. I can listen to Tommy G's conspiracy theories all day. Like, he gets me believing them, and then I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, this looks so good, man. I would say Ketel Marte and Fernando Tatis are my favorite too. So if you're looking to play those, I wanted to play a hits, runs, RBI. Nothing like fit the mold. So I'll be watching what's in the Thunderdome, the two football plays. I'll be watching that and then the Dinger parlay tonight while I'm trying to make the parlay for this weekend.
Is tomorrow your last Dinger Millie slop? Are you doing one tomorrow?
I'll do the slip. I don't know videos.
Okay.
So there will be a slip tomorrow and be a slip on whatchamacallit, Sunday.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Just cropped your ticket, bro. Shall I replace J? Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Razor. Yeah, Tommy loves the Diamondbacks, so he's all over them. If you want pro Diamondback stuff, go listen to Tommy. Ooh, it is Burger Friday. Damn it, dude. I didn't even make that connection. I'm sorry about that. Let's just see if there's one or two more things. So we got 9 bets again, 9 basis bets. If you're at Fanatics, they're pretty much all there. You can get them other places, but they're not going to be the same price. Let's just see if something else is on this EV page. I got to get going because I got to make burgers. Cassie has practice on Friday nights, which stinks now, but we get to eat them at like 6:30. So that's not that bad. Yeah, Tommy always makes fun of Kyler for being short. He's not that short. I just think there's shorter people you can make fun of. If you're into making fun of short people, that's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like then you would. I mean, I think you'd go after a 5'10" guy. You know what I mean? Like, isn't there like a 5'6" guy? Like, what would you say about him? Because there's plenty of 5'6", 5'7", 5'8", 5'9" people.
As a 5'8" guy myself, I'm sort of biased.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, like, wouldn't you? So he must really hate you.
Yeah,
I guess is what I'm saying.
I'm afraid to disclose my height on the Thunderdome. I don't want that kind of rap.
5'7" guy, like, wouldn't he? Like, really call him short? I don't know. I just think people get a lot shorter than 5'10". That's all. Don't limit yourself.
I love when an athlete's like 5'7", 5'8". It makes me feel so good. It's
yeah,
rare.
I bet.
Oh, I love it.
I bet.
Gives me hope, even at this age of 38, that I can still make it.
Yeah, we all need hope, dude. Jeff, so what are we doing for college football? Hurry up, put it in the chat. Do something. Come on. Make us laugh, clown.
Can I show the new store? I mean, the new products.
Yeah. Hit that real quick. I'm gonna find one more thing.
So for anyone who's new, this is our merch store. The link is in the description. It's also pinned to the top of this chat. The regulars, you all know about it, but we have added some new t-shirts. I got some inspiration early this morning. Woke up at like 6 and was like, I have some ideas. We have this one was inspired by the chat. 1-800-GAMBLER is for quitters. No truer statement has been said. That everyone in this chat needs that shirt. Come on, guys, you know it. We got chase dreams, not losses. Legends cash out we saw the other day. In parlays we trust. Live to bet, bet to live. Then we got our other staples here. Real men bet overs. Everyone loves that. This is Slop's favorite. You can't win if you don't bet. And then yeah, our hoodies, long sleeve tees, accessories, candles, bumper stickers. Beanie season's almost here. I'm a big beanie guy, Slop. I don't know about you. I love a good beanie in the winter.
Yeah.
Gonna get me one of these. Can holder. You get the beanie and the can holder. You go outside, you'll be a legend. Go check it out. Go get something. Support the content. Look cool. Win-win. Go ahead. Do it. I wasn't supposed to show that. Oh, let me get this
All
up
right.
on screen.
Deontay Johnson this weekend, 5.5 receptions plus 115 at BetMGM. If you can bet there, do it. I tried to bet something there today. They let me bet $1. $1.60. Oh, we need NBD ashtrays.
Ooh, that's a good call.
Yep. Georgia, Indiana. Yeah, I kind of like Georgia too. I'm gonna be probably watching that game with an Alabama fan, so I can't really take it.
Alabama fan up in Mass. Wow.
Yeah, his kid goes to Bama.
Oh, okay.
So they like them. And then Ratty is an Alabama fan. He was he worked there, I believe, or covered them, like as a reporter, something like that. Back when Saban first got there. The strikeout props are all over the place now. You're not getting accurate pitch counts anymore, so it's very difficult to line one up. NBD stands for no big deal. Yeah, you'd have to, if you wanted to do a strikeout prop now. All right, we have the lineup. Crochet is not going to throw a full game, or I'm sorry, a full workload. And then Brennan Hanafy is going for the, looks like Tigers. Let's see how they do against the fastball. I'm sorry, for the Tigers against the White Sox. Sosa's in the lineup. Zach De La Roche, he's a strikeout guy.
We're seeing the reality check window, by the way. I don't know if that's supposed to be up.
Yeah, I can't show what I'm looking at now.
Okay.
So yeah, you don't really have a strikeout. Like, I don't know. I would love to do a strikeout parlay. Don't get me wrong, I would love to, but there's legitimately, I mean, maybe the no, the Yankees aren't even a target tonight with Jared Jones. Rodon, maybe. You don't have a lot of, I mean, dude, it's not great, dude. I'll keep going. Let me just go. I'll go through everyone real quick. I'm going through very fast right now. Maybe Barrios, if you want to take Jose Barrios, but again, he's not really a strikeout guy himself, but he's going against a lineup that does whiff a lot on fastballs, which is a telltale sign of a strikeout team. Taj Bradley, but he's going against the Red Sox, who haven't totally been strikeout team. Like, no one really has been. Pavetta's going, nope. Senior, I mean, dude, nothing. Maybe Max Free. No, I don't mess with the Royals. Yeah, dude, it's just the strikeout props on the EV page is Crochet, who won't throw more than 60 pitches or might not throw more. Like, they're starting them anyways just so they can make it to where the other team can't win, the Tigers, but I don't know. I don't really buy that. I don't know how important that is to them. Maybe Frankie against the Brewers. Dodgers pitcher, maybe. No, actually, God, no. If it's a lefty, I'll strike him out. But yeah, dude, we got to face it, guys. It's over. It's over. Baseball is over. And that was just the fun part. All right, so Brian Thomas Jr., 49.5 yards, plus 110 at FanDuel. We can lock that in right now.
Slop,
I mean, dude, there's bets, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Tattooers in the chat makes a good point. How about one for the road here? An AI slip.
Okay, we'll see what he's got. Hang on, let me just see if there's anything for tonight on here baseball-wise. I'm going to keep the other ones up, though, just in case any new NFL shows up. I definitely want to see it. Oh, shit. That's all NFL. Something's up.
By the way, while Slop does that, guys, keep a lookout. On Tuesday, we're doing an NBA player prop strategy, World Greatest Sports Betting Show with Slop and Modai. They're going to kind of talk through on how to be a winning NBA player prop better, all the stuff that goes into it, and sort of a season preview, kind of. But it should be really good. I think you guys will love it.
Yeah, I'm ready for NBA. Yeah, they got Crochet on here, but again, man, he needs to get 6 guys before he well, I mean, he only goes like 50 something pitches per game, so it's not like he's getting a full workload, so that's got to be ridiculously hard for him. All those bases are gone. So if you took those, you have a good bet. My heart says Bama, my head says Georgia. Shroom. All right, one for the road. Let's go. Parlay builder. All right, one more time. I was about to say, is it even coming up?
Let's see what he's
We
got.
broke him.
Yeah, he's been in hiding. Wipe off the dust.
Scared.
Everyone's gonna play this one. You got to play this one. This is the last one of the season. Give the AI a little something.
Here we go. Matt Olson, Anthony Santander, Vlad, Mookie Betts, Byron Buxton, Francisco Lindor, Adolis Garcia, Junior Caminero. He even did a who the hell is that guy? I've had every one of these dudes in my parlays this year. This guy knows, dude. He's
Who was after Buxton? I missed it.
I think Lindor. Yeah, Lindor, Adolis Garcia, and Junior Caminero.
Okay, and that's his last of the season.
Ugh.
What?
Yeah, man, I can't believe that's it for Dinger Parlay. No more Dinger Parlay videos. I might go down, like, they might be the only Millie ones that we do. And then NFL, it can be 200 grand or it could be 60 grand. It would just depend on the week. I want to hit a giant ass parlay, or it'll be $1 million if there is $1 million. But I'm not gonna force myself to stretch it out to $1 million. I guess is my point. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Do you have an NBA Millie one worked out in your head yet, or are you still working on it?
I don't know how that's gonna work out. I mean, we'll find. I mean, there's gonna be a way. It'll probably be the same as in NFL, where you'll try and take down like 60K. But I mean, I don't know.
What did Trent do, Wes?
People are asking if I ever hit a milli before on Twitter. I'm like, no. Like, that's the point. Like, I really want to do that.
You'd be a lot more famous if you did. So there's the answer.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, they call us mentally ill gambling addicts. Like, that's crazy.
Ooh,
like,
t-shirt.
since when did like being a gambler, you know what I'm saying, like make you mentally ill? Because everything you do is a gamble. Never forget that. Like if you start a business, Nigel, did you know what you're doing?
You're gambling.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're gonna need loans. You're gonna have to like put money up. So you're gonna put your money up, saying that you're gonna get money in return. Does that make sense? You know what I'm trying to say? Like literally, like when you think about it, literally everything is like literally no matter what you do, you're gonna be gambling. And this is just a smaller way. This is just taking like cash that's, you know what I'm saying, you want to dedicate to it. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah,
and just
not all gambling's the same. Like a slot machine is different than what we're doing. You know?
Yep. Oh, 100%. That's what I'm saying. Like I do whenever. All right, so I put out a tweet today, the parlay one, and whenever they go over, a couple thousand likes or so, that's when you start getting that's when you start getting like the weirdos in there. You know what I mean? And you're just like, bro, like, what are you doing? But they start calling you all kinds of names, and you're just like, dude, like you're literally reaching out to a stranger on the internet and calling them names. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that for a second. Like, what does that make you?
I saw the guy double buddy you.
Yeah, that was weird. I was like, but you can't. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
No, bro, I just buddied you. You gotta come back with pal or chief.
Yeah.
Partner. This guy, there's a million of them.
It's a lack of creativity that bothered me, not the.
Yes. It's like, come on, bro. All right, guys. I am out of there. I cannot wait for this weekend. I went to the Mets. I've been getting a lot of DMs, a lot of funny DMs. So maybe we do people helping people every day from now on, because every day there's a million of them. All right, guys. Good luck. I will see you all on Monday, actually Sunday for the stream. So can't wait for that. We will see you when we see you. Good luck.
Take it easy, everybody. Go stop in the merch store before you leave. Grab something. It supports the content. Have a good weekend. Talk Sunday.